Hello, 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 beautiful travelers. Welcome back to the space age. We are back cruising in the cosmos. In today's video, we're going to be doing a very exciting topic, and it's going to be for the start of the Dragon New Year. That starts on February 10th, 2024. And we're going to be getting messages from the dragon spirit, but specifically we're going to get messages oriented toward the luck dragon, so the luck and abundance aspects of your life. So today's video is actually going to be in collaboration with Oracle of Starlight. So we're going to have basically two messages. So you can watch this video here, and this will be your luck dragon messages, and if you go to Oracle of Starlight's channel, she will have your wood dragon messages. Wonderful channel, wonderful reader. So please go check that out after you've seen this one. This will give you like a complete overall message. It's going to give you a heart message as well over on her channel. So yeah, this is going to be very exciting. And today I want to give a little bit of a foreword before we get into the reading, just to give you guys some overall messages for me as someone who studies the occult and the numerology of this year and the energies that I've already experienced and sense coming in. And yeah, just before we get into your specific reading. So basically 2024, it breaks down to an 8. We know this. And that means that this is a year of balancing. I would say for some reason I'm hearing karmic cycles, like balancing those things out, and I think it's really just about us getting into our abundance energy. And things are going to be very fast-paced this year if you haven't experienced this already. In fact, I've been going so quickly that Spirit literally put me down and gave me like a sinus thing. So if you hear me sneezing or like coughing at all, I feel like the coughing's gone. I feel like I'm finally like recovered enough to be functioning, or maybe this year just has me moving way too quickly and I'm just, I don't know. But anyway, I've been super busy, and I'm sure you have been either super busy or you're going to start experiencing fast, rapid action, because when we started this new year, Jupiter went direct, okay? Everything was in retrograde, everything has flung forward, we are moving, and Jupiter is the planet of abundance, but also right now we are in a period of extreme abundance. I feel like this is Saturnian abundance, okay? So I've talked about this in a live stream before. I will probably make an official video on this, but I view Saturn as a benefic planet. I feel like it's the greatest benefic planet, if anything, because right now, what we are going to be experiencing, if you are a part of this collective, if you happen to have been drawn to this reading, and if you're not a part of this collective, feel free to join the Space Fleet if you jive with this message by the end of your reading or whatever. But basically, Saturn is known to be the one that gives you the greatest abundance after a very long journey. Right? A very long journey. We just had a new moon in Capricorn as well, so just think of that goat climbing the mountain. I'm realizing everything's not centered, and oh my god. So I'm just going to center this while I'm talking. But anyway, yeah. So this is going to be us experiencing this abundance. If you're in this collective energy, this is what Spirit is trying to bring forward. The fact that you have worked towards something for a very long time. And we're going to see specifically what the luck dragon has to say for you and what the dragon spirit wants you to know specifically about your situation. Any guidance, any messages that are going to be relevant to you will be made present. And if something doesn't resonate, of course, it's not your reading. And you can choose another pile, or you can find, another video. You can pop over to the other messages from Oracle of Starlight. Or you can just, watch another. There are so many readings out there. Anyway, we're going to get very specific on this, but I just wanted to let you guys know that basically at this time there is going to be the greatest levels of abundance. This doesn't mean like we sit back and relax. That's just never how. And it's not that we don't relax. Actually, we have to sit back and relax, but it's more so the grind, the daily grind, like the goat, you know, climbing the mountain. It's not about efforting, it's about thinking smarter versus thinking harder. It's about being diligent and moving forward at a steady pace, right? So yeah, but putting that consistent effort. And so basically this year, I'm sensing that the reward is actually arrived. If you have been working on something for a very long time, if you're going through your Saturn return or your Saturn return, like maybe you're like at ages 27 to 31 or something like that, or you could be in your 60s or like nearing that or something like this. You could be going through something that's very similar. There's just going to be a lot of energies of receiving something that you've worked for a very long time. Like it feels like a lifetime possibly, or possibly like something just maybe a decade long thing. This isn't something where it's like something, I have like ash on my fingers from this Palo Santo. Let me burn some. You can never have too much. Yeah, so it's about receiving all of that abundance, right? Yeah, so let's get into your messages, guys. So we have 3 piles. Feel free to go with whatever rune or spirit animal is drawing you, or maybe the number. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So Dagas, Thurisaz, and Uruz. So feel free to take as much time as you need selecting your pile, and I will see you in your reading. Hi group 1, let's begin your reading. So I'm going to read about this rune for you. So you guys chose Dagas. Right away, I'm noticing the cocoon there. There's a fresh cocoon and then there's a butterfly. I feel like this kind of like, if you watched the, I don't know if you skipped, but there was like a little intro, it's okay. This feels like what I was talking about you kind of being birthed into the world, this new thing coming for you. Yeah, the Dragon Spirit wants you to know that you've finally been rebirthed, okay? And if you have been experiencing a certain stasis, or you feel like you've been in your chrysalis for a while, you're gonna be blooming in the year of the dragon, okay? You're gonna be blooming just like these beautiful blooms right here, okay? And I'm also seeing an 8 with this Dagas here, just like a sideways 8, like infinity. So coming into complete balance, and I feel like abundance this year because of this butterfly energy. Let's see what this, I wanna read from the actual booklet to give you guys the vibe of what exactly is going on. Do I sound congested? I don't know, maybe I don't. Yeah, so of course it's about change. Change is dynamic and dramatic. Who could imagine the stunning butterfly would spring from the little caterpillar as the delicate butterfly unfurls new wings? You know, I feel like suddenly called to like tell you like a story that's kind of like hilarious and stupid. But one of my my animal totems is the butterfly, and what's so weird is I've always loved butterflies, and when I was a kid I was terrified of caterpillars. Like I had like a serious, like it was kind of like a phobia of caterpillars that finally reached a head like a couple years ago when I was bombarded by, basically there were so many caterpillars that were they had escaped, or they were just like migrating or something, and I used to have nightmares about being swarmed by caterpillars. Maybe that's how Maybe one of my past lives, like, that's how it went down, you know? But I used to have nightmares, and then, like, literally, I don't know if this has happened to you, but all of my nightmares have literally come to life. Like, the ones I dream at night, like, they would literally come to life. So one season, I was just noticing all these beautiful butterflies flying through the air. It was majestic. It was like a storm of butterflies. But with butterflies come caterpillars. And so these caterpillars, one day I went out for a walk, and little did I know that I was walking into like a swarm of caterpillars. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God. Like, it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know why. I've just always... And then my nightmare literally came to life. And it never really occurred to me because the butterfly spirit just came to me. There was a period during like the latest spiritual cycle where all these animal spirits came to me and the butterfly came to me, and then it really never occurred to me, and I don't know why I'm telling this story, but it never really occurred to me that caterpillars are butterflies. And I knew that, of course I knew that, but it never occurred to me that I loved butterflies so much, and I always felt connected to them. I always used to draw them all the time, and I was terrified of caterpillars. Okay, it's so weird to not make this connection, but then I realized, like, I was the scared little caterpillar, and I was afraid to spread my wings. And this looks like butterfly wings, doesn't it? Wow. I feel like I understand why I'm saying this. You might have felt like you were this caterpillar. Maybe you were afraid to come out all that time. Maybe it felt unconsciously like it was safe to be in this chrysalis, but I feel like now you finally beat your wings against this cocoon you've been in, and you're coming out. You're coming out of the self-imposed cage. It's time for you to grow. Maybe you were too scared at one point to get out. You were too afraid to expand. Oh yeah. You were too afraid of the expansion, and now it's time for you to fly. That's what this year, like, come February 10th, oh my God, this year, you guys are going to be flying. Yeah, and so the keywords are breakthrough, awakening, enlightenment, balance point, transformation. Yeah. I'm just reading this description. Right. Okay. That's so interesting. Anyway, I'm going to shuffle some... should I start with this Oracle deck? Yes, I want to start with my Black Moon Astrology deck. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, literally all of my nightmares have come to life. I used to have, like, this nightmare about the lights in my house just turning off slowly on me. And then one day I had that nightmare, and I woke up and the lights wouldn't turn on. It was wild. Ooh, as I'm talking about the lights turning off, we have Black Moon Lilith mystery. Whoa. And she's got her wings too. And you know, Lilith is that energy that broke free of constraints. I feel like traditional gender roles are like really coming back now, and that's wonderful, you know, for people that really enjoy that. But regardless of where you stand, you know, I feel like this is just an archetypal energy that you can learn from right now, that the dragon wants you to know about right now, which is that you might think like there might be certain messages that you're hearing right now, okay? There might be certain messages that you're hearing right now that might be telling you this thing or another, and you just have to trust your own way. Because sometimes, especially if you're flying the path of the butterfly, you are likely going to face having to break free from certain narratives. You might not even have a choice, my dear, because your path is unique. You might have to be the one that breaks away. What am I even saying right now? What am I even saying right now? Okay. Oh my god. Because, yeah, it is going to be a mystery. We don't know what's coming for you. It's funny how I said that. We don't know what's coming for you. That's so funny. We don't know. You came to get clarity? Darling. Not on this, I'm just joking. Definitely on this channel. Healing, yes. I'm only gonna take this first one. Oh, but actually, you know what? It makes sense for all these to be coming out at one time. We have Chiron with healing. This feels so right with what you guys, what we started with as the energy. I feel like this year, we have the 8 again. I feel like this year, your abundance is coming in via you finally coming to a point, and this might even be shocking to you. I'm noticing Pegasus's wings right now. The wings are really important here. You might have etheric wings if you haven't seen them. You might see them, or if you have seen them, this is confirmation that you have these wings, okay? And also we have Virgo here. Oh, it's interesting. We have Virgo here. Why is this coming up? Oh my goodness. Maybe you're an earth angel, or maybe just an angel, or a fae or something like this. Or you have these etheric wings, because we have, with Chiron, we have the energies of Virgo and Sagittarius. And Virgo is an angel. She has wings. She's like a nymph fae being, right? But she has wings. Wow. I'm seeing that you're going to just be healing others. Like this is like maybe your grand purpose. Maybe you are Virgo, or Sag or something. Interesting. So I'm getting interesting vibes. Maiden energy. This is obviously not gender specific on this channel. I feel like I have to let you guys know, like every message is just, you know, put it where it fits. Everyone, you know, everyone gets the message if they're drawn here, okay? Cosmic origin is popping up. Cosmic origin is popping up. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing some people feel bad about how, or maybe what's going to happen is when your abundance gets unlocked this year with this key and this 8 here, because you've healed enough, or when you reach this point, you've healed possibly to a point where you feel this healing, right? Like you might have more to go, right? But it's like you feel this way. You're going to rise, and I just feel like people are going to see you this year, and they're going to be regretting something. Yeah, so definitely following your gut. This is Spirit is saying, follow your gut this year. We have the 8th house, again, 8 coming up, abundance. You have abundance energy coming up. We have 8 with this Degas here, the infinity symbol. We got 8 here, and we have 8th house. Very abundant year for you. I feel like people are going to be, I don't know why this is coming up, but I feel like they're going to be, maybe some people are going to apologize, and they're going to want to come back to the fold, and you're going to have to be like, no, thanks. Just not bringing that past energy. It's over. There's a new beginning for you. They're done being in your life or something like this. Right. And obviously, if something doesn't resonate with you, leave it for someone who this actually resonates with. It's a general reading, but yeah, don't make something fit if it doesn't fit, you know? But yeah, you guys are going to be listening to your guts this year. You guys are going to be going your own way. You're going to go your own way. You're going to go your own way. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's push these back. You guys are hogging up the space. Little crystal buddies. There's so much ash. I did not foresee this when I brought out the Palo Santo onto the main stage. Girl, you are messy. I'm just kidding. Thank you. Thank you for your cleansing abilities. All right. So we have 8th house. So this year is going to be a year of endings and beginnings. And I feel like everything that ends has a beautiful new beginning. That little caterpillar, every caterpillar is turning into a beautiful butterfly. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm so sorry about this ash thing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. From ashes to ashes, dust to dust, right? Like, things are getting burned down and, you know, they get cleaned out. I feel like you're very protected this year. Group number 1. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, you guys are reinventing for sure. Isn't that exactly what this butterfly is? You're coming out. You're coming out. Okay, brand new, completely brand new. They're not going to recognize you. Anyone from the past is just not going to recognize you. I think your wings are just out. That is a very strong message here. Okay. Oh, I split the deck. North Node, life's purpose, and look, the wings are out again. You guys are literally following your North Star. Spirit says, if anything, you don't need to listen to anyone, any of these storylines people have about what you should be doing because you're this age, or because you're this gender, or because you're living in this town, or because you have these financial circumstances, or you have this. You got to go your own way, group number 1. You have to go your own way. Follow your North Star. You guys are going to overcome so many obstacles this year. Okay, let's get some tarot for you guys. Let me sip some of my matcha tea from my little cauldron cup. Yeah. Okay. Woo. Okay. So, which deck do you guys want? Let's see. Do you want this fairy deck? It's okay. We'll do both. We'll do both. I'm gonna do fairy deck first. Fairy deck first. Okay. Okay, dragon. What do you want to say to group number 1? Thank you, dragon. What is accurate and true, and a message you want to share for this year, for luck and abundance for group number 1? Ooh! Oh, no way! Oh, excuse me. Confirmation of what? I see a 10 of autumn. Okay. I believe, is this the 10 of Wands? Take steps to ensure financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. This is actually sounding like the 10 of Pentacles. You have that beautiful tree house. Yeah, this feels like ever after. What I was saying about like generational wealth in that intro. Wow. Wow. Yeah. And then we have balance. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, take your time, there's no need to rush. For sure. I feel like that's exactly, well, sort of what I was saying, where it's like you have to go your own way this year, group number 1. And I feel like going your own way, it doesn't mean you have to banish anyone else's ideas or say, oh, I know everything's right for myself. It's saying you have to like almost create this collage of like, you hear everyone's opinion and then you create your own. You know, it's kind of like if you watch a million YouTube, and I feel like a lot of people, especially like on this spiritual journey, a lot of the input they hear is from places like YouTube. The ash again. Oh my God. I don't imagine I'll encounter this problem with group number 2, the ash thing, because I I now have foreseen what can occur. But I feel like I keep thinking of volcanoes, and that also represents transformation when I'm thinking about this ash. Anyway. Yeah, you can hear people's input. It's like recently, like, it's like for me, I'm a music artist. So sometimes I'm making music and then other people, they hear it and everyone has an opinion, And there are times when someone's like, oh, I don't like this because it has like too much reverb or something. And I'm like, well, no one asked you, but like, what kind of like, I'm usually very gracious about it. But, and I actually do appreciate when someone tells me stuff like that but at the end of the day, like with this Lilith card, whatever, I do go my own way. Like someone the other day told me something like, oh yeah, like add another compressor. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? Like I listened to it back and then I was like, yeah, I could use another compressor. And then someone said like, oh, too much reverb on this thing. And I'm like, or they said not enough. I don't even remember. Because I recognized that I liked it, and that's really what matters. And I've invested hours into this thing and you just came in, you know what I mean? And so your opinion, it's like, I have no idea like what your background is. And also the person whose advice I took and decided like, oh yeah, that actually makes sense. This person, they listen to my music and they love it, and it's not that you need to listen to people, who are like yes men or something like that, but I can, you can tell someone like genuinely loves your thing. And it's because we have a similar we have a similar music history, right? Like this other person that was giving me advice was like, I think they grew up listening to jazz or whatever, or like, and I heard the kind of stuff they like, I wasn't a fan of their music, to be honest. And also, not that it was like horrible or anything, I just wasn't like a fan, it's not something I'd listen to personally, and it's not the audio quality that I'm going for. And, what else? Yeah, so then the person that did give me the advice, right? I did agree with their advice. And what do you know? Like, we listen to the same kind of stuff. We both like, alternative stuff and like, this kind of thing, and we seem to like jive better and like have like a similar background in understanding what we're going for. So we have more parallel visions rather than it's like, oh, this person likes analog stuff and you're going for like that digital sound. You know what I mean? I hope that didn't sound like super jargony, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say here. So you have to balance. That's exactly what it is. Like, make sure you're taking like a measured approach to how you take your information this year. Understanding what is for you and what isn't. And understanding that you can ultimately, with this moon card, trust your own gut at the end of the day. What you like is most valuable. What you enjoy is most valuable, because you know what? Whenever someone's making like a business, they're trying to like create like this invention that makes everyone feel better. They're thinking about, oh man, I wish I had this thing in the world because this would make my life easier. And I understand that I might be unique, but I'm not so unique that if I want to make something, no one else is going to want it. Like, no, if you make like that, I don't know, that solution, other people are going to be like, man, why didn't I think of that? Because that makes everyone's life so much more convenient. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's about like understanding and taking a measured approach, and above all, trusting your gut. Because you don't need like, sometimes you don't really need as much influence as you think. And then we have the 8 of Summer. Lots of 8s coming through. I love that. I love it. 8 of Summer. I think it's the 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, it is the 8 of Cups. The desire for a more meaningful life. Realizing it's time to move on and choosing to make major life changes. Some of you guys might be doing something more drastic this year. You guys might be inspired to do something more drastic. Maybe something you weren't expecting is what I'm hearing. You might not have been expecting to be going somewhere, to be doing something, to embarking on a certain line, a path or line, timeline. There might be a direction that you didn't expect to come on your timeline this year. something like this. You might actually be traveling somewhere. You might be leaving something behind with this ending and beginning here, because you've gone through this period of healing. I'm just seeing, because you guys are following this thread of truth, you guys are making decisions here with this balance. You guys are weighing the scales, and you're deciding what is going to keep that balance for you. And it might mean that, let's say there's one pot on this side and one pot on the other. One might be too heavy and weighing you down, and it might not be serving you in the ultimate goal of your North Node, your North Star. And you know, it might be weighing one wing down versus the other, and it's making it hard to fly. So you guys might, what am I even saying? I'm a writer, so I guess it's just coming out right now, but basically it's like you guys are going to be throwing something out of the pail or something like this to create that balance. And we have balance right in the middle here, okay? We have renewal under the deck. Reviewing the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. Yeah, I feel like you guys are gonna, this looks like Gandalf. Doesn't that look like Gandalf? Oh, you guys are becoming wise this year. You guys are making really wise decisions. I'm seeing that this is the energy. It's more so like you guys are just dropping into this energy. Like this is the luck for you this year. Making the right decisions at the right time, having the grit and the will to fly. You guys are going to feel so light this year. That is like your blessing this year. There's going to be this lightness. If you're not feeling it now, you're going to be renewed. Everything's going to just feel so much lighter. You might even be signing a contract with someone, starting something new, a new venture. This is showing me that you guys might be writing something down. You might be writing a book. I just spoke about writing, so you might be writing a book, publishing your ideas somewhere. You could be publishing YouTube videos, but bringing your creativity into physical form, or bringing it out into the world, or just simply writing things down. Yeah. Ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Yeah, I feel like you guys are like squashing this. I feel like, yeah, this feeling like you guys are breaking free from something. You're breaking free. Oh my God. So we have like the 10 of Pentacles, balance, or justice, and then the 8 of Cups. Right. I feel like the 8 of Summer is just making me feel like summertime or something. I'm seeing you guys are going to maybe go on like a vacation. I'm hearing like vision board moment. Okay, vision board moments popping up for me right now as I'm hearing this. So if you guys have a vision board that you've made, or this is a call to action to make your vision board, guys, I didn't make a vision board for years because I thought I had to buy like a bunch of magazines, and I'm not like a magazine person. But it turns out you don't really need to do that. You don't need to really do that. You can just get a Pinterest and like just type in stuff that you want, make like a little thing, and then just call it vision board, and then look at it every once in a while. And honestly, it's insane how 3 of Swords, affairs of the heart. Ooh, let's knock that one again. Already cleanses the Palo Santo. I just want to hear. Ooh, that's interesting. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, we're getting some backstory here. I actually want to get before I move on to the clarifiers for these, I want to get a clarifier for this one, Spirit. Ooh, dragon. Okay, we have 2 clarifiers. Oh, we have 7 of Swords in reverse. I kind of like reading both of these decks upright, but right, interesting. Yeah, so I feel like you guys are I'm going to put this back in reverse. I do feel, again, balancing. You guys are literally at peace. Okay. You know, there is like a sort of, I'm hearing like for if you're menstruating or something, like there's something about that. Okay. Maybe you've had like tough, this is for like a certain subset of people, maybe have something feeling like menstrual cramps or something is coming up or something. Or something to do with like your uterus or womb. I don't want to say anything that's like potentially triggering, but if that might be a message for like a small fraction of you. Healing, I'm seeing like maybe some healing in that area with like herbs, like a raspberry leaf or something, or red clover has recently popped into my this looks like red clover to me, and that's recently popped into my field of knowledge for like lymph or something like that. And then the Seven of Swords in reverse. Of course, I'm not a doctor. Take advice from a medical doctor. This is not a medical advice thing. I'm just bringing it up in case it sparks something in you that's a confirmation for the subset of people this is about. But anyway, yeah, maybe something about children or something. And then we have betrayal and Three of Swords in reverse. So getting into like a more broad message for some of you guys, or for the collective here. I feel like the past, I feel like it's being eclipsed by the future. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like what's going on is like you guys are getting past some sort of letdown. You guys might have felt some hurt recently, and I feel like that's why we have Chiron here with healing. I feel like you guys are healing, and I feel like the blessing from the dragon this year is going to be you guys healing from something and restoring the balance and the temperance and moving patiently and slowly. It's interesting because I feel like this year is about go, 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 but I feel like for you guys, we had renewal and balance, and it's like you guys are going to experience fast movement, no doubt, but I also feel like it's going to be, you're going to understand what it is like to be moving quickly and also honoring the body and the self, right? Ooh, yeah. And we have 8th house endings and beginning for sure. Things are definitely, like ashes again, things are have definitely come to an end recently. This might be a conversation about like a whole cycle, because this might be a long cycle that you've gone through, and you've really kind of been reborn. You've gone through a transformation. You did not resist this at all. You moved forward. You moved through the flames. You walked through, the deepest darkness. You walked through the flames, I'm seeing. I feel like for you guys might have gone through HE double hockey sticks at one point in your life, or possibly very recently, but you see, you're being reborn with rebirth here. You are reborn. You are the butterfly now. Okay, that's what the luck dragon is trying to tell you. You guys are going to be, and this is what we have underneath, your passion is coming back this year. That's like the blessing of the dragon this year. You got your passion is being restored to you, and your intuition. You guys are going to be following that white rabbit like no other this year, because you've got 2. Okay, this might even be an animal spirit for you guys. Yeah, you guys are going to be following you're going to be trusting your passion and your heart this year. And I'm seeing that what we were saying earlier about you having this rise and people like regretting after they see you rise almost. You guys are going to be rising. You guys have risen from these ashes. No joke. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I was hearing like Lady Death. Yeah. Ooh. Felt my heart flutter or something, or like in my gut or something. Yeah, I see that with the Queen of Wands, your popularity is going to be increasing. You're going to be moving into a space where you are wanted, okay? You're going to be feeling wanted, needed. You're going to be a guide in a way. But I feel like this is going to be like a creative endeavor. We have unity with the Two of Wands here. You guys are going to probably be making plans with somebody or like a group of people together is what I'm feeling, okay? I'm also feeling like there's a card pulling me under my ring finger. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords in reverse. So your difficulties are being put to an end. We have the Two that was here, the Two of Swords here, and then we have the Two of Wands upright with unity, and then we have the Two of Swords with the difficulty in reverse. I feel like whoever you were working with in the past made things very hard for you. Like people would actively, and we have happiness poking through with this Sun card here, hell yeah. I feel like the people you used to work with in the past used to leave you feeling like this, all like betrayed and like sorrowful, and getting anything done around these people was like, and there's another one that's calling me right here. We have the Page of Swords, vigilance. Yeah, being like, you always have to be careful with these people. And I feel like now it's like you're going to be working with people who they want to work with you. They want to uplift you. And I feel like you guys are being put in the center. Okay. Okay. You have the King of Swords underneath with structure. Beautiful. Absolutely. This year is definitely about structuring. We have the 2, and the 4 for sure. Okay, let's get some final messages from these Astro dice. I'm going to pull these Oracle cards really quick, these Fortune cards. We have Spirit already. Unseen forces watch over you. That's beautiful, of course. You guys are definitely divinely protected. What? Any last messages, Dragon? Thank you so much for these messages today. Any final messages to leave group 1 with for the year of the dragon? What should they know? What will be coming for them? We have imagination clouds your judgment with the chimera. Oop, slipping off. Okay, this could be taken at reverse. Maybe you guys are having the clouds cleared from your vision. Things are becoming more clear as you get rid of any influences from the past that have tried to cloud your judgment, make things difficult for you. But I'm also seeing with Chimera, you're going to be taking on many, many roles, because the Chimera is the combination of so many different animals, I believe, right? So you guys are going to be taking on many roles, many faces, shape-shifting here and there, realizing you're capable of basically anything, doing anything. There are going to be lots of unexpected things that come your way. And I feel like you're going to be so creative this year with the Queen of Wands that it's like anything that comes your way, you're going to just be able to just figure it out. And we have the Sun here. We had the Sun peeking through before. It's going to be a happy year for you guys because you're going to be flying free. It's going to feel so light. And we have more wings with the Scarab. Beautiful. Your perseverance is rewarded. That is exactly what Saturn is about. And this year is a Saturn year, right? And Saturn is the black sun, right? Or I think people say it's like the original sun, right? You know, it's like this, the astrological symbol is like the circle. Let's find it actually. It's the circle with the dot. That's the wrong one. See how, where is it at? See that? The circle, the dot inside is the Saturn's planetary body, and the circle is its rings, right? That's one theory about that Saturn was the old sun, right? And I feel like this is like a black sun, which is like what Saturn I think is referred to as. And I feel like this is saying like, you finally, like, you've passed the test. Like, you've literally probably, like I said, you look like you've been through hell, right? Your energy is saying like, yeah, you've gone through it, but you know what? You rose, you know? You're unbeatable. You're unstoppable now. No one can stop you. That's the effing truth, right? Your perseverance is rewarded. I feel like this is Saturn and the dragon spirit confirming to you, it's finally time. No one gave you any, I feel like this is saying like, no one gave you anything. You did this. You worked hard for this. You didn't even rely on anything outside of yourself. It was all you. You might have felt like you might have had some help, you know, some guidance here and there from spirit, maybe some readings like this, maybe some videos, books you've read, the occasional angel in disguise, right? But it was all you. You did this. You brought this culmination, and you're going to keep going. And now the person that you are, this is easy. What the luck dragon wants to tell you this year is that this is now who you are. You've transformed fully. My darling, you have fully transformed. You are fully a new being, okay? You are finally this now. This is your nature. Being at this high level is your nature now. And that's why the abundance is coming in and will keep coming in and keep coming in, because before it was hard to receive that abundance all the time because you hadn't fully gotten your energy into your true self, right? And now you're going to only become more and more of this. It's only going to get better and better. But the thing is, things are going to get better and better for you, because now your energy is this now. It's not something you're aspiring to. It's more like you're just becoming more and more yourself. Your trueness with the sun here. The sun is like the self, right? And the more you become yourself, the more you are rewarded. And this is really a long time coming for you. And I'm very proud of you. Your spirit guides are very proud of you. The dragon is very proud of you. We're all very proud of you. And wow, this is just beautiful. And yeah, this honestly feels like, the perfect point to just like, oh, and then we have underneath this, a sly and subtle approach is needed with the serpent. Just, and we have like another infinity going on here. Love it. The green snake is very much a beautiful symbol. I would look that up too. It's so crazy. I went to Big Sur on a trip. Was it last year? No, it felt like last year, but it was actually like a little over a year now. Beautiful. And I was going through this crazy transformation, and we ended up wandering into like some pathless road, and a green snake just shot in front of me, and I retreated. I was like, heck no, there are like so many snakes around here. It was just like we were really off the beaten path, but I knew that green snake had a message for me, and it's a beautiful message of renewal. So I suggest that you look this up if you feel drawn to the green snake or serpent. But a lot is happening for you, and I feel like anytime something's great's happening, you've just got to keep it on the low. Don't really tell people, especially if you don't trust anyone at this time, or you feel like it's just not necessary to like let people know, because unfortunately there are haters. Ugh, so annoying, right? Okay, let me shuffle these astro dice as your final message. See what the left dragon. Yeah, we have Leo. I feel like this is very Queen of Wands energy. You guys are going to be the center of attention, and we do not have Jupiter. Oh my goodness. And then the 10th house. Whoa, guys, I'm gonna just fucking. Oop, I curse. Whatever. It's done. I'm just gonna effing say it. Okay. This looks like fame. I don't like to like sensationalize or anything, but I have to read what I'm reading and feel what I'm feeling. You're not telling me that we're going to see the 10th house, which is about the world at large and fame and, basically worldwide success. I think it's ruled by Saturn, right? The Leo card, which is all about, the spotlight. We have the sun here as well. And then Jupiter, which is about expanding, right? Expanding your spotlight, expanding your influence. And we have the Queen of Wands here with passion, following your passion and then getting influence. And she's like the most charismatic and like popular queen of all, right? All three of these are just giving very much like fame energy. So whatever sector of life you're in, expect to receive some level of fame in the year of the dragon. And you could be like an artist or something, or you could be like someone that's like more you could be in the corporate world, and you're gonna just become like, this is just a crazy combo. Yeah, so I feel like this is kind of like, you moving into a position at your corporate job where it's now you're going to the big meetings and they take pictures of you, and you're going to be in, I don't know, corporate magazine. Or if you're like a scientist at like a lab in some university. I saw a bird just now that looked like a bat to me. I love bats, one of my animal spirits. Those look like bats, but that might be relevant for some of you guys. I love bats and underworld psychopomps. I love them. Yeah, so yeah, that's why people are gonna be looking at you and being like, what? Like, I wish, like, they're gonna be regretting possibly. Yeah, this is insane. I didn't expect this last little thing, so this might be relevant to a lot of you guys. And Spirit did not want to highlight this whole aspect until just now, because these other things are more relevant, because this is a byproduct of something that you've been doing for a long time. So like I was saying about like a scientific research, you might have been working in a lab at a university, and like now you're going to get that grant that gives you funding, and then this year you're going to have a magazine article spreading about the research that you've done to, you know, heal this kind of thing, and your face is going to be in the paper, or your work is going to be highlighted if you don't want to be in the paper. And we did see like that person writing a contract. So this could be like some kind of deal that gets you, maybe you're an influencer, you're signing a contract with some company, like makeup company or something like this. I did not expect this reading to be this long, but yeah, that's the reading, guys. If you want to check out Oracle of Starlight's message for the second part of this, that would be totally cool, and that would give you so much more information about what's going on. And yeah, the link will be down below. And yeah, if you are new to this channel and you enjoyed this reading, feel free to subscribe. And to all of the Space Fleet out there, I love you and I wish you the best. Very proud of you and everything in your life in the Year of the Dragon. Thank you, Dragon Spirit, by the way, is going to be so absolutely refreshed, renewed, and light. It's going to be amazing. So be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you found this helpful. And yeah, oh, and comment down below if you'd like. That really does help the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, group number 2. Let's begin your reading. So you guys started off with Thursaz, this beautiful wolf. Loving the wolf. Immediately thought of Scorpio just now. Immediately thought of Scorpio. This isn't necessarily, you might be a Scorpio. You might have Scorpio placements. You might have Scorpio stellium, Venus, Mars, something, you know, it could be your big 3. This might just be relevant energy for you in general. Yeah, there is, I'm thinking about this because the wolf is one of the stages of Scorpio, where Scorpio evolves and becomes more of this protective energy, using this power for good, you know? And then I'm seeing like every rose has its thorn. Ooh, yeah. And the fire too, like the fiery nature of the water. Yeah, let's get some information from this book. I do want to see what before we get into it. But yeah, I'm also feeling like alpha energy, like you guys are going to be on top in some way. Why can't I find it? Maybe it's not meant to be found. Maybe that was what we needed from this. No, I refuse to like not get what I, yeah, maybe you guys are getting past that energy of like, maybe you guys are letting things go somehow. Yeah, I'm seeing like this protective energy. The wolf protects his pack and does not back down from a challenge. That's what I just said. I refuse to like not get like this description down. I feel like you guys are maybe putting your foot down on something and saying, I want this. I'm going to have it. We're going to get more information, of course, but unlike the bull who stands his ground unless significantly provoked, the wolf takes the fight to his adversary. Dang. He is driven by a passionate internal fire that can warm but also burn. Ooh. If you do not heed the wolf's growl, he will eventually bite. The element of chaos, destructive natural forces, aggression, and conflict. These are united. Okay. Oh yeah, we have the thorn. Yeah. Yeah. It's like people, it's like you, Okay, that's interesting. I feel like you're kind of giving, the dragon energy wants you to be aware that your passion, like your drive to protect something, either something that you care about or like yourself, it's something that's going to benefit you this year. I feel like there's something about how, let's get some more information, but I feel like it's more like you standing your ground and you coming out as like a leader. I feel like you guys, I'm seeing like alpha wolf here. Alpha, female, male, it doesn't matter. Just like you guys kind of being a pack leader and protecting what's yours. It could be like something that you really care about, like protecting what's yours. Like maybe it's a creation, not backing down. Maybe you're experiencing some challenges and you have to just tough it out through this storm. And then we talked about the bull just now. Interesting how it's like unless provoked. And then we have this Taurus. So it's like you're going to be balancing, like understanding when to take action and when not. Like you're going to be picking your battles this year. Interesting. Ooh. Transformation. Yeah. I feel like for you guys, yeah, there's something about you standing your ground that the dragon wants to tell you. Did not like how that flipped over, but we're seeing Chiron and Uranus. So there could be healing and, again, like an idea that you need to stand for with Uranus here. Let me show you this card before we shuffle again. Yeah, like there's something you need to stand for. Oh, yeah, I guess that wants to come out. I'm gonna take it. It just fell on the ground. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Is coming up. It's a quote. I first heard that quote in the movie Sucker Punch. That might be relevant to you. I love that movie. Let's get one more card to like really round out this message from Dragon. Yeah, so Chiron did want to come out. That's so interesting. It came out for another group. So if you were drawn to another group, definitely bring that out. I mean, definitely click on that group, right? Fire element desire. Yeah, there's something about you really chasing your desire this year, or not chasing really. We don't chase, we attract, right? But sometimes you do have to go, you have to balance both energies. You have to go hard. And we are in the year of 8, which is the year of balance. And I feel like there's something about you needing to, you need to be you're the fire. I already sense that you're the fire behind your desire. Oh my God, that rhymed. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, pure desire, or something like that. Yeah, you guys can be very attractive. And that might just be like an element that helps you getting what you want. I just feel like you guys feel feisty to me. You guys feel really feisty. I'm not gonna lie. This is some mad feisty energy. Yeah, there's something sensual about you. There's something sensual about you and unique. I don't know why that's popping up right now, but what else am I getting here? Okay, I'm getting that you guys have very unique abilities or a very unique idea. There's something about you that no one else has, and I feel like I'm feeling like it's a healing to the collective consciousness. This is why it's important. You know what I feel really strongly? I feel like I'm gonna say, do people not get you? Do people not really understand you and your nature? I feel like there's something about people not understanding your nature. We have Uranus, genius here, and then this wolf here just feels so fiery. Like, I'm getting like this story with this wolf, like, like almost like this wolf is accused of being so like abrasive or brash or something. Maybe their entire life, just like the lone wolf. Yeah, maybe that's what is the lone wolf. and having to go, and then Uranus is always about going against the fray, like just not able to walk with everyone to save its life, right? Like I feel like you've had to go your own way, and somehow this is like, it's all a part of it. It's like it's what's meant to be happening. You're not meant to spin the same direction everyone else is spinning. Like Uranus does not spin the same direction as the other planets. I'm hearing you're here to break the rules, okay? That's what I'm hearing, you guys. You guys are here to break the rules. Every rose has its thorn. You like, I feel like you guys are like spicy, and it's like somehow that like this level of intensity is it's like weird, because I almost don't even describe it, because I'm like, oh, is this gonna sound like offensive? Like, not that it even sounds offensive as I say it, like, because I like this energy, but it's almost like, not that you offend people, but there's like something about how your energy, it's so potent, it burns through people. Like people feel like their eyes burn with, you know, possibly desire, possibly, I don't know, something else, the opposite of desire, like maybe they're just like mad or something. But you're really one of a kind. You're very unique, and you might even be a karma dealer with this healing. Like you might really be, just by existing, people are like maybe burning with like envy or jealousy or something. And that's meant to like activate people, because eventually we all have to, you know, go through our lessons and stuff and heal. I would think, I don't know, maybe not everyone does. Maybe not every soul has the same trajectory, but I feel so strongly with you guys that you guys are like, I just feel like a fiery person. I see someone who like almost bulldozes in like, not in a bad way, like in a beautiful, there's like this show, I don't know if what was the show? Dang, it has Brit, not me forgetting this. I should probably have to Google this. Where's my laptop? Do I have my laptop? It has like Brit something, where she's like this like fashion mogul or something, and basically the whole, I'm gonna find it, but I'm just gonna explain it right now. Basically, I'm Googling it. Brit. Why is her name not popping? Why is this so hard to access in my brain? Basically, there's this girl, she started it, Nasty Gal. Okay, yeah, she started this brand called Nasty Gal, which is kind of ironic. I'm not saying you were Nasty Gal, because obviously this is not gender specific, but there's something about this where it's like people might even see you in a way where it's like you're so intense, like you're not waiting for anything. You're almost bulldozing through people. I have to get this thing down. Brit, what was her name? Show. Oh yeah, Girl Boss. It was called Girl Boss, and it had Brit. Is there a reason why her name is like not popping up? I really love this actress, and like someone said that she has like a curse of like all her shows getting canceled. Britt Robertson. Why is that like not even familiar to me? But I love all of the shows that she's in. But anyway, in this show called Girl Boss, this I watched it so many years ago and then it got canceled. But basically, she decided to start a fashion brand, and literally she put everything into it. Basically, she put every single thing into it. She started her own thing, and she, like, in this Pluto's energy is also very intense. And I said Scorpio at the very beginning, right? That's interesting. Yeah. And with like Taurus, it almost feels like there's something like sensual about you, right? There's like something so intense and sensual and like raw about you. And I feel like, yeah, like you're like this beautiful rose, but you also have like these thorns, like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so basically, if I can get this show described to you, that would be absolutely amazing without me just darting off in like 10 different directions. I'm gonna sip my tea. and gather my thoughts. Okay. All right. So she starts her fashion company, and then basically she's just like really like raw. She's not here to be nice necessarily. She's just trying to get her stuff done, and she takes action. She's working on it all day. She's building clothes. She's got this feisty energy. I recommend watching the show if you feel called. It's like giving burlesque vibes, but in burlesque, Christina's character was such a sweetie. But this girl is like not really that. She's just like, I'm getting my stuff done. And of course, it seems like people have a problem with that, right? Like, I think her boyfriend like cheats on her or something. Her friend is like, you don't have time for me anymore. Like that, you know, that whole arc, like it's like in Devil Wears Prada, where Andy, the main character, she gets this really great job that a million girls would kill for, and then literally all of her friends sabotage her. They throw her phone around, and they're like, oh yeah, like we're your friends, like we care about you, you don't have enough time for yourself. And she just needs to be working there for a year to get any job that she wants in town. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are not the type though to end, just like that girl in Girl Boss. I feel like you're not Anne Hathaway's character, how she throws everything away and she's like, I'm a good person, I'm a good girl. Like, you are not a good girl, you're a nasty gal. I'm just joking, but you're not. But like, it's more so like, you're not, like when people try to stop you from doing what you're doing or manipulate, you're just not gonna have it, because you're creating something of beauty. Okay, you guys might even be in fashion or something like this. You guys are you know what? I think this has to do with Pluto and Aquarius happening. Something is relevant with you guys specifically with Pluto and Aquarius, because Uranus rules Aquarius. Yeah, you guys are going to be trendsetters. That's what I'm getting. Trendsetter energy. You're resetting things. That's what's going on. And people they're not getting you, but very shortly in the year of the dragon's trying to tell you, like, they're going to get you. Maybe not these people, but there's going to be an energy where you are got, you know, like spirit's got you for the longest time, but you are not, like, you do not entertain these energies, and you're not willing to be another link in the chain. Like, you guys are definitely going your own way, and you don't care if anyone thinks you're nice. You don't care if anyone thinks you're nice. You have SHIT to do. You've got that SHIT to do. It sucks that we can't like say what we need to say. Ugh. My nose is all tingly, but I think that has to do with my sinuses, but excuse me while I quickly blow my nose. Hopefully this doesn't make any noise, but perhaps that's a pipe dream and you did hear that. Okay, so let's shuffle more and let's get some more information. Dragon. Okay, I really like your energy, by the way. I like that girl in the show too. I can't remember the show. It was so long ago and it got canceled after one season, which is disappointing because, again, I like Britt Robertson. The Secret Circle was fire. If you ever watched Secret Circle, it got canceled. I was at every petition trying to get that back. Oh my God. Great show. Britt, if you're watching this, I think you're great. Oh shit. Okay, I just said it. Great. Wonderful. Okay. It had to come out. You know what? It had to. Oh, it was 11, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. 5 ones. Okay. Okay, we have Princess of Autumn. Right. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Yeah, even her, she seems feisty. This energy, but I feel like what's gonna be happening for you in the Year of the Dragon is like everything you fought for, like people have tried to stop you. You're like, no, I'm doing my own thing. And we have, it says studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Yeah, there's something about you that's feisty and mischievous, but like in a good way. Like it's because you have SHIT to get done. You have things you have to do. And I'm seeing that you're going to be given, oh, we have scholarships here. Yeah, you're going to be given the funds to do this in some way, in some form or fashion. You're going to be given whatever you need. I'm seeing this, I feel it so strongly. I feel it so intensely. It's like really like rattling my brain. And it's like disturbing my energy, like how much I feel this right now. I feel it like really intrinsically and like physically. It's like, ooh, like Spirit's really trying to make me know that you are going to receive a funding or some kind of scholarship. Something is going to, there's like a certain project you're doing. You're going to be given the funds to do it and take advantage of it. I know you will. I know you will. That's who you are. This is this fiery energy. Amazing. Yeah. Yep. We've got ego, the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. You know what I'm seeing? I actually feel like you guys have, and then we have guilt being burned. I've never even seen that. Yeah, you guys are letting go of the guilt. You know, I was literally, before I even saw that, I was gonna say, you guys almost seem to have a healthy ego. I was gonna say this, like almost like, why is Kanye popping up? Because, you know, I think Kanye is like I think as a collective, I think we think of like Kanye as being like the most one of the most egotistical and openly egotistical man, right? I don't even know if he would even say that about himself, but I was thinking that song Power, he's like, he knows he's so effing gifted. Like he's like, what is that line? Like, they call him the egotistic because he knows he's so effing gifted. That's what's coming up for you guys. It's like, you know you're gifted. You know you're gifted. And you've embraced that. And I'm thinking of Pegasus, because Pegasus is all about, like, you know, humility in your power. You know you're so effing gifted. And what's interesting is Spirit knows it too, right? So you might seem mischievous or like brazen or like super strong-willed, and people think, oh, you're so egotistical. But you know, and Spirit knows that's not the truth. You just know what you're doing, and you have a plan to get done for the collective, to heal the collective consciousness in whatever way that is, whether it's fashion or something else, dentistry, I don't know. But you no longer feel guilty about it. That's why guilt is burning. You no longer feel guilty about being yourself. People have tried to make you feel so guilty. Like, they've tried to call you selfish or something like this. They've tried to make you feel like you are, like, what you're doing is wrong and the way you go about it is wrong. But you know, if you don't go about it like this, stuff's not going to get done. And so people might see you as being like ruthless or something. That is like what, this is such a strong message coming through. Heck, you might even like, for some of you guys, you might even relate to Kanye or something like this. That's why that came up or something. Or maybe you guys sympathize with him because maybe I don't know, maybe you feel like on a certain level, like you can relate or something like that. Or you receive that kind of hate, like where people assume something about you because you know what you've got or something, like, and you're not allowed to own it. And like, you're not even probably showing this to people's faces, okay? It's just that you started going in this direction, or you've been going in this direction, and you've just chosen your path, which is like no other, right? And you're like this alpha energy, alpha female, alpha male, whatever. And you're the leader. You're a pack leader. Maybe you don't have your pack yet. You're gonna get your pack. That's what's happening. But you're like this pack leader, right? You're not a follower. You're leading. You're going your own way. You could be leading your own path, right? You could be a lone wolf, alpha wolf, right? Or a sigma wolf or something like that. And you are just, I just see someone who's like literally not living the narrative. I love that. That's exactly what would happen on this channel. We have this card that was just sitting here. Ace of Spring, of course. What does the spring represent? There's the wands. I think this is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Absolutely. You're taking, this is so real. Like, yeah. You're taking action fearlessly. Okay. people will come along that support. You don't actually need anyone outside of you. You just need to keep acting, and everyone can honestly, you can forget the rest, honestly. Who the F cares? Like, do you see how I'm just like, I'm constantly sneaking in those like brazen words right now for you guys? Muting myself, censoring myself. People want you censored. I believe in you guys. You guys are like awesome. I love this energy. I love your energy. I just felt it the second we started your reading. I didn't know how to describe it at first, and I was like, is it okay to describe it this way? But you guys probably, if this doesn't resonate with you, I don't even know how you are still here on this reading, but if you actually are here right now, I'm sure you guys feel extremely validated right now. Then we have release, let go of the past, an ending that moves way for new opportunities, new time to move on. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the dragon bringing up new opportunities for you guys. Yeah, and we have the King of Spring, which is the King of Wands. Innovative. Yeah, you are the King of Wands, aren't you? You're like fully mastered at whatever you're doing. Innovative. Of course, innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical, financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Isn't that incredible? Everything is confirmed. Everything. Your leadership skills are needed now because you are the alpha. You are the leader. An unexpected supporter of your cause. You're going to get people. You are your own supporter. That's what's amazing about you. And also you're going to have, it's a build it and they will come situation. You're going to have your supporters. I think you already know this. You are so headstrong. I feel like you're very headstrong. Okay. Yeah, you're done. You're burning away the past. Anyone that made you feel guilty, they're done. They're done. Yeah, I'm just like tired of these people trying to stop you. Like, yeah, and this is who you really, I split the deck again. Queen of Summer, Queen of Cups, okay? Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others, perhaps too much. In the past, you did. People really, I think they really took advantage of you at one point, and then it was enough. And now you have compassion. That's the thing. You do have compassion. You do have love in your heart. And I feel like a lot of people in the past really tried to make you feel otherwise. But before I move on to more information from these decks, I do want to say, ooh, confirmation, honk. I do want to say that major messages coming about financial opportunities coming for you in what you're doing. You've really trusted yourself along this journey, and you're always going to be lined up, especially this year, with the opportunities to support your cause, okay? You're gonna have, I'm just seeing financial opportunities that come your way, okay? Okay, let's get some clarifiers or some more information from the Dragon Spirit about the Year of the Dragon for group number 2. Ooh, that went launching and it went underneath my thing. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Oh, of course we do. We have the Devil with boundaries. That is what you have. Group number 2. That's what 2024 is about. Maybe you're being told this is what you need to be doing. If this is, maybe you're just sensing this energy. Maybe you're not even occupying this yet. I feel like a lot of you are occupying this energy already, and this is just like confirmation that you're aligned. But yeah, it's like you have these boundaries up, and people just don't have access to you like that anymore. You're trusting your intuition with this owl here. Yeah, the battles are done with this 5 of Wands reversed. I'm like laughing. And then we have the Fool underneath with new beginnings. Absolutely. Yeah, people just don't even understand. They just, of course, everything's just, oh my goodness. Okay, so the King of Cups wanted to come out and it also wanted to go back underneath. Oh God. Ugh. Okay. I guess we'll stop there with that, with the King of Cups here. Yeah, because that's what's really going on inside. You guys have an extreme level of compassion and understanding. I just think you've been around energies that have just really tried to put up a battle with you. They've really tried to sink confirmation growl of the stomach. They've really tried, and they're done. With this Five of Wands reverse, they're done. You've burned them out of your life. No one can guilt you anymore. No one can guilt trip you anymore. It's a brand new beginning. It's a brand new start. And we have the wolf again. Wow, we have the wolf again. That's a full circle moment. These people are going to be so confused. But not really. They know. You've already cast them out. They're like spinning away on this tornado. They're done. Oh my God. We don't even need to talk about them anymore. We're talking about you and what's coming for you. Okay. Beautiful energy, guys. Beautiful. I'm going to shuffle one last deck and then we'll do some astro dice and we're going to get some messages, final messages for you guys. You guys are really starting to, like, this is really a full circle moment saying you're going to go your own way. You're going your own way. You're marching to the beat of your own drum and it's okay. And there might be moments where you doubt it, where you doubt you're going to be okay, because you're strong. And you're going to always overcome these moments where you have like doubts. That's the thing about you. We have the Fool aligning with Ace of Spring or the Ace of Wands. It is really a new beginning for you. And in this world, you guys are going to be receiving all the financial windfall that you need. Is windfall a good word? I think it's a good one. Windfall? That sounds weird suddenly. Financial abundance, okay? We're in the year of the 8, the year of the dragon. The luck dragon wants you to know you're going to be getting your abundance, going your own way, and leading this pack. Absolutely. My darlings, absolutely. This is going to be an amazing year for you, where you discover that going your own way was the greatest gift you ever did to gave yourself. True feelings are masked. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh. I'm gonna shuffle more. Dragon, can we get some more information? Perhaps a clarifier of this one. But let's get some more information. Yeah, just being aware of, maybe you masking your own plans or being aware of anyone. You know what's so annoying to me? Maybe because I experience this, and I think we're all experiencing this on the spiritual journey. You're just trying your hardest to like do your mission, right? You got a vision. Maybe no one else got the vision around you, but you got the vision, and like you're just trying to make this stuff happen, and then people are just acting like adversaries. I feel like this is what this is saying. It's like, just be mindful by wearing a mask, and also, you know, being mindful that other people might be wearing a mask. And yeah, not going too far. We have reckless actions lead to conflict, because we did have that really fiery, like brazen energy with you guys. A spirit is saying like, you're fire, you're cool, we love you, but there is no but. It's just like, remember to like picking your battles, right? Like because now in the year of the dragon, I feel like you guys have been in this mode maybe for a minute now, where it's like you've had to fight everything off and stuff. But now you're coming into the energy where people are going to be supporting you. You've put up your boundaries, everything. New love is coming in for you guys, okay? And so not everyone is going to be, you know, an enemy. You're going to have allies, okay? And so it's like, yeah, it feels like, yeah, I just feel like there's so much about like, yeah, a lot of like in your past or like your recent time, just people giving you a hard time. And I feel like this is kind of, it's like almost like you have to be mindful of these people, but then also you have to remember that, like, I feel like that's what happens with spirit all the time. Like, you have to like overcome certain people, and then you have to learn how to like almost take not the boundaries down, but like bring down your walls to let love in, which is like so hilarious with spirit. But like you have to like, that's the thing, it's about balance. You have to like learn how to attack and defend, and then also retreat, you know, and like learn that, you know, not everyone is against you, because look, we have the golem here. A close friend acts on your behalf. Spirit wants you to know that you are going to have friends in this new cycle, this new beginning. Because when you go your own way, you're basically crossing dimensions, guys. Ooh, we have the black cat. Your luck will soon change. This is a very good omen. Yeah, things are going to be so much better. It's also a glitch in the Matrix. If you've watched the Matrix, everything's that's what I was literally just talking about, crossing dimensions, and we have this right here. Of course, I love that. Oh, and unseen forces watch over you, so you are divinely protected at this time. Just know that, okay? But yeah, like what I was saying is like you're literally crossing dimensions. So there's going to be an interim period, and oh my God, it's so crazy because like you don't think it's going to happen, but literally when you go your own way, there is that period where it's you leave and everyone kind of falls away, and then you're alone and you're walking, and then finally these people will come, right? And things turn around, you know, and change for the better, and you didn't expect them to, but you have people. Also, I'm seeing you have people on your side that you don't even know are like, you know, on your side, possibly. Like there are people that see you that you don't even know what they look like or something like that, or you don't see them, like maybe they mask it or something. You might not see it. And that's why also Spirit's telling you to be like, you know, also practice patience. You know, your fiery energy is great. It's part of who you are. It's your energy. But you guys also have the great capability of being extremely calm and serene with this King of Cups here. You guys are both. You guys just know when it's like you have to, like you're learning when, or you've already learned when to bring out the fire and when to bring out the water and the earth and the air. You guys are balanced, right? So it's about balancing both of these things. And understanding it's your superpower when you choose when to use what, and to never let anything outside of you control your emotions. But also you have people coming to you in your favor, in your backyard or something. What is that thing? You have people in your backyard or something, in your back seat, or you know, people like in your pen. I don't know what that phrase is. Supporters or something. You have supporters is what I'm saying. Secret supporters, or possibly not so secret, or maybe they're on their way, but Spirit is letting you know. And you also have, you know, Spirit protecting you. So yeah, you're in a new reality. So Dragon, can we get some final messages, please? Thank you for all the messages you've given us today. Oh, we have Uranus again, my friend. We have Uranus again. I love Uranus. I love the outer planets. Yeah, I'm making sure this is Uranus and not like Neptune. Yeah, that's Neptune. We have Uranus again, my friend. I love it when Spirit does this. I love it. Okay. You could be an Aquarius or something, or, you know, have 23 degrees in your chart or something like this, or everyone has access to all the planets, so maybe checking your Uranus placement. This might just be confirmation. Like sometimes when you read like a description of like a planet and where you have that placement, it confirms like all the stuff you've experienced. But Uranus energy is strong with you, my friend. You've transcended the inner planets. You've transcended Saturn. And you've access to this. You have Uranian energy. That's beautiful. Yeah, this is of course you'd be here at the space age, because that's what we're about, the outer planets and beyond. And yeah, Uranus is like shouting out to you. And then we have 11. This is no joke. And didn't we start off with Scorpio? Didn't I seriously just say that? Didn't I say that at the very beginning? Man, these readings today are really... Thank you, Dragon. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we started off with Scorpio energy. So you guys might have Scorpionic energy. You might not have any Scorpio in your chart, but you have the energy. The energies are still present in the world. So this might be confirmation for you of stuff you've just gone through. Maybe just lots of endings and like having to, you know, I see the evolved Scorpio. So if you are Scorpio or you have Scorpio placements, you're evolved in these areas, right? And also we had Pluto before, another outer planet, right? So it's like very much you guys, and then we have 11. which is the house ruled by, again, Uranus Aquarius energy, which is the house of friends and alliances as well. We have a close friend acts on your behalf. I love how this is just so seamless. You guys are going to be having new friends, absolutely, unexpectedly, and these are going to be people that are aligned with you and your weirdness and your uniqueness. They're going to see you working, and they're going to be like, yeah, we have the same work ethic too, you know? You guys might just be transported, maybe this has already happened for you, but you're transported into a new realm with new people, new characters, and these people are aligned with the vision. It's very much build it and they will come, or they are coming. Maybe you've already built it. But the Year of the Dragon has all these energies for you. This is major confirmation. We have the water and the fire. Yeah, you guys are water in the fire for sure. You guys are very balanced. You guys know when to release and, you know, recess, ebb and flow. You guys are amazing, group number 2. I love you. If you want more information about the energies from the Year of the Dragon, definitely check Oracle of Starlight's video, which is complimentary to this. If you're not subscribed to this channel and you liked this reading, feel free to subscribe, see more videos like this. I do try to post as much as I can, but honestly, 2024 is crazy busy, you know, probably, or you're going to be experiencing that. This Year of the Dragon is all about the fire and moving quickly, and Saturn is just really having us go. If you enjoyed this reading, please be sure to give this video a like. It really does help this channel grow and survive and keep going. And also leaving a comment down below. I want to hear about what you've got going on. This girl boss energy, whether you're, you know, a girl or not, does not matter. Just this boss energy that's coming through. You guys are just, this is just so cool. I love it. Anyway, so that is the reading I have for you. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, group number 3. Let's begin your reading. So you guys chose Uruz. And there's this beautiful bowl, and there's this diamond display, or it's like crystals, maybe it's quartz or something, and acorns. Ooh, some live oaks here. I feel like you guys are very lively people. If you were drawn to group number 2 with the wolf, definitely check that out. That's just for those of you that were drawn to it, or maybe right now it's piquing your interest, because the wolf, the meaning for the wolf card also brought up the bull, and there was also like Taurus energy coming up in group number 2, so those two might be linked. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit from the book, but also it has to do with like strong will. Both of those cards had to do with strong will. I usually like there to be like really distinctive energies between groups, but at the same time, sometimes, especially since we have the dragon channeling to us today, I feel like there is like this overall message for this collective. Oh, 111. I started a new recording, so yeah, we just had that 111 portal pretty recently, if you're catching this as this coming out. But yeah, I feel like you guys are going to have very stable energy this year. Very, very stable. I'm going to read from this little oracle deck just to give you guys some more info. The powerful bull stands strong and unyielding, and obstacles fall away, excuse me, before his confidence and strength. He possesses a deep calm, as fear has no place in his heart. Ooh, he's absolutely certain of his own solidly grounded might. A bull, when encountered in your path, is a significant obstacle. Uruz is a rune of untamed power that is neither owned nor controlled. In a reading, it brings a message of strength, courage, and overcoming all that stands in your way. A primal life force, it indicates a time of great energy and health. Word. Business ventures and speculations are successful. There is a sudden breakthrough, even when all seems lost. Sudden or unexpected changes occur, usually for the better. Uruz represents the shaping of power and patterns and the formulation of the self. In reverse, this rune has the qualities of obsession. Well, it's not in reverse, so I'm not going to read that. So we have keywords: strength, power, health, endurance, manifestation. You know, that's interesting. So some of you guys might be, yeah. Interesting. It is an untamed power, so proceed with care. You guys might want to draw this. It's funny, this is like the first group I've said this to, but like sometimes I use like eyeliner to like draw like certain runes. And that can help, you know, with the symbol, like imbuing certain energies in you in that particular day. Maybe you want to do that, but I'm also noticing that you guys were the only one I read the whole passage for. I kind of lost patience for the whole thing. And then I'm seeing like this obstacle thing. Maybe you guys have been facing certain obstacles on your path recently. Like maybe not knowing what to do in certain ways. But I'm seeing you guys are going to overcome them by being patient and steady with it. Okay? There's going to be like you guys overcoming something through patience and peace. You guys don't have to stress yourselves out over anything. Okay, let's get some more information from Spirit, from the Dragon Spirit specifically. Dragon Spirit, can we get some messages from group number 2, or for group number 2, in areas of luck and abundance, and for this 2024 new year? Year of the Dragon, Dragon messages from the Dragon Spirit. And then we're having a little bit of a longer shuffle as well. Yeah, something about patience for you guys. You stopping and enjoying the flowers. Ooh, you know what? Going on hikes with the live oak popping up, me noticing this live oak tree with these acorns. I'm seeing enjoying life and beauty of life, because it's actually so crazy how it's honestly like crazy how we're impatient with things sometimes. Maybe not you guys. Maybe you guys are Tauruses or something. Ooh, confirmation. It's actually insane to me. And I use this example sometimes. If you are part of the space fleet, you've probably heard this. If you've chosen a pile, maybe more than once when I bring this up. But I feel like life is like Zelda. And it's so weird to, I'll explain why, but it's actually so weird when you think about it that we actually spend so much time, and it's not that weird, because on one hand, it's like we might not be in a situation that is favorable to us, right? I literally just saw a Teal Swan video right before this. I didn't even finish it. I had to film, so I was like, let me watch this later. But she was talking about like desire and how like the Buddha or something like that, and how he was like talking about how desire is the cause of suffering. But she was saying that something along the lines of like desire being I should keep shuffling, but something about like desire being a byproduct of like wanting things to be different. And it's like, it's not that desire is bad or something. It's more so like desire stems from, I don't know how to explain it, but anyway, it's like not, whoa, do you hear that? And we're talking about obstacles. It just feels like there's some kind of chaotic energy happening, but it's like you're going to be calm through it. Maybe I'm feeling like this is like something you might currently be going through. It's not really like a throughout the year. It's just like something that you're going to pass. And then once you move past this by being stable and steady, you'll see that when you're the calm in the storm, you'll get through this. And then everything will just be moving smoothly and everything will be enjoyable. I have like 2 different messages I didn't finish just now, and I still haven't gotten a card. That's incredible. But I'll get to Zelda like in a second. Some of you guys are like, not Zelda again. Not Zelda. Some of you guys are like, I love it when she tells the Zelda bedtime story. I love it when the bedtime story comes up. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so basically it's okay to like want things to be different, but the thing is, our journey, if you think about it, it's like all these things that we want to achieve, they're like 5-minute, 10-minute moments. So it's like it's crazy that so many people don't actually enjoy fully their lives and enjoy the journey, because the entire journey is so corrupted by, I'm like noticing like on some of the cards, the Taurus symbol, our journeys are like so corrupted by this desire to get somewhere. And that's so reasonable in certain situations. Like, and of course this is the general reading, so everyone, you know, watching this, it's like not everything's going to resonate just going straight through. And if it doesn't resonate, if it's not fitting, then this might not be your reading. So you can just choose another pile or something, or maybe this video is just like not working. Just want to put that in there. But anyway, yeah, like maybe you're going through an unfavorable situation right now. And one thing I can tell you, if you are going through an unfavorable place, is bam, amazing star power. But anyway, is that, you know, trying to enjoy it as much as you can. I've been in a situation, I think a lot of us have, where it's like you're not in like the best place. But funny, we talked about nature. One of the things I did when I was like stuck in a place where I didn't know how to get out, I didn't know what to do, but I was like, you know what, I have to enjoy this place as much as possible. I can't, because you do take your misery with you, right? And like I would take myself on walks every day, and I would watch like videos, like Teal Swan videos, or like readings or something, and I would put myself in a better mental state as much as I could, right? And it took a long time, but all of the pain and the suffering that we go through, it's so needed. You know, it's so interesting. There's this guy, this YouTuber called Pierre XO, and I like watching his videos because I feel like for some reason whenever he talks about something, he's like not very spiritual at all. I feel like recently he has mentioned some spiritual stuff, which is like, yeah, I feel like everyone in this age of Aquarius is starting to wake up to that. Like nowadays, everyone I talk to, they're on some level understanding everything is energy, and that all this stuff is going on. But he has a video, Pierre XO, and it's called I've Changed. And maybe go check out that video if you feel called. But he was talking about like his journey, and I've seen him for like a few years now, you know, and I've seen him go through the same, like literally, it's so funny when I catch like certain people and I'm like, oh, we're like on the same like same timeline. Maybe we're like on the same bus together. Like even if we're not like, maybe we're soul family, maybe we're not soul family, but like we're all on the same time schedule with spirit. And then you're like, wait, am I crazy? Am I on the right path? But then you see someone going through the exact same arc at the same points as you, and you're like, wait a second, are we like on a time schedule? Is spirit like chauffeuring each of us through these different periods so we come to our own conclusions that are very similar? So anyway, he was talking about how he's changed and how things actually do get better. And he was saying it's actually so necessary to go through all that pain and to go through all those things, right? And you know, you might experience emotions like despair and like the deepest sadness. You might think rock bottom, can't go any further, right? You might have gone through certain things like that. And I don't know why I'm telling you this, but maybe this is relevant to you guys. And maybe you're in a better place right now, okay? I'm really you guys are really like, I might also, the mic situation might change in a bit because my battery is dying, so I might have to take off the mic and just use the regular speaker. Oh, and also I'm just seeing like a notification. You guys might have to take care of something. Maybe you've been sitting on something for a minute. Like maybe you've been like waiting to like take your pictures for this thing, or, you know, submit this doc. Oh my God, 2 of them came up, and that's actually for me, like taking pictures for a specific thing or submitting a document in the mail. Something like that needs to be done, okay? That is a specific message for you. Take care of it now if this is relevant for you. You've been putting something off maybe for months, and it's going to take you 2 minutes. And no, you're not doing that this year, okay? Anyway, nipping things in the bud with you guys. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically he was saying like you going through these things, and these things, it's like when you're finally, and you will get to the other side, and I feel like this is what's happening. You're getting to the other side now of these obstacles. You guys have waited patiently through the storm, and this is the first card coming out, okay? And you're gonna see that you're being, those experiences were purifying you. and making you ready for whatever it was to come. And this could be something, ooh, yeah, this might be the time I switch my mic right now. But this could be something really great and wonderful. And I'm getting another notification. Yeah, that's so funny. I'm getting another notification about like something that needs to be done. And it's not necessarily something I need to do, but it's like more so, I feel like that came in 3 times for no reason at all. That is so interesting. So there's something that you've been needing to do this to like advance your career or something. Because this can be about like being on the stage, or like being a thespian or something, like an entertainer or something, or shining brightly, this Leo card. And 17 has to do with like the star energy as well. Also like fame indicator. So this could be something that's relevant to you in your life path. But it's like for this is what's launching. So it's like, I feel like before February 10th, which is when this is happening, you're going to want to take care of something. That's what Spirit is saying. Before the dragon Spirit is saying right now, making this so known, you're on track. But there are certain things that you need to do right now before the new year, the Dragon New Year, which starts on February 10th, even starts, that you should be taking care of that. And it's not going to take you that long. It's really not. It's not going to be very long. Stop holding off. And you might be trying to talk yourself out of it, but just do it. You're ready. I'm hearing that you're ready, and you might not think that you are. You might not think that you're ready, but you're ready. Yeah, it's time to take action. Yeah, your spirit is urging you to take swift action, because we have like this patient, this is like this patient energy. It's like there's something to overcome, and then it's like you need to act on something right now. It's just about moving forward right now. Okay? And this is also corresponding with the Emperor. This corresponds with strength, and this is corresponding with the Emperor. So yeah, you guys are stepping into a bigger role now that you might not have expected. You might be going to a new place, or doing something new, or just having, ooh, that's so interesting. This Uranus card came out and I told you guys about another group 2. This might, maybe people from group 2 are here at group 3 now, or vice versa, if you were drawn to another reading. And then we have 3rd house messages, which also is like about getting lost. I feel like this card, when I see it, I think it's about getting lost in your work and enjoying every minute of it. Because there's a quote on this card deck in the book. It's from Ray Bradbury, and it's one of my favorite quotes. And it was, someone misquoted it to me the first time I heard it, so when I looked it up, I couldn't find it anywhere, but then I found it in this book. And this might be a message about like, you're going to find something you've been trying to search for a long time. The answer will finally come to you. Okay. Speaking of messages, right? The 3rd house messages, like something that might have been a mystery with these hieroglyphs is going to be revealed to you. There's going to be a revelation. But the quote is, "Stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you." And it makes me think about like how when I'm writing, like I'm like lost in the world that I'm building, and I feel like alive. I feel like I have my superpowers going. So it's like you have your superpowers with this Uranus genius, this specific life goal that you're supposed to be doing, this North Node thing. It might be multiple things, but it's time to really get going on it. It's time to start moving on it, taking action on it, and getting lost in it. And yeah, doing a lot of your work now on what it is that you want. Okay, and we have 9th house faith underneath this deck. Word. Yeah, some of you guys might be oracle readers, tarot readers, palm readers, or you might just know a lot about the occult or religion or something like this. Those might be some answers that you're getting, or maybe you're being told to ask your spirit guides for answers in terms of like spirit messages, like maybe some kind of Akashic message that you want to hear. We have number 33 here, which is also very much like a master number. Yeah, but also you're being told to have faith in something. Master teacher. So you guys might be spiritual teachers, and this is going to, your message is going to be spreading more and more to the world. And was I talking about Teal Swan just now? She's also a spiritual teacher, so maybe this is relevant. Maybe you want to do something like that, like what she's doing or something like this. And bringing something out into the world that changes the collective consciousness here with this Uranus card, like creating change, because this corresponds with the Tower card in this deck right here, and that's like, this is the Great Awakener, creating awakening situations. Yeah, and with the Bull starting off here, I just feel like you have to have faith in your journey, that you're going to be moved in the right direction. So it's like, it's about enjoying your life. Did I ever get into that Zelda example? I did not, did I? But what I was trying to tell you, and this might just be really necessary, I feel like this is a great example to bring up again and again, because sometimes we really forget, and we have to keep reminding ourselves until that becomes our new factories, or rather we get restored to factory settings, because I feel like this world changes us, and healing is simply unlearning and being restored to our factory settings. But what I was trying to say is with Zelda is that, and Dragon Spirit, can we get some more messages from the Luck Dragon? Dragon Spirit, can we get some more messages for the 2024 Dragon New Year for group number 3? Yeah, I'm gonna get into, hold on, I'm gonna change the mic before this phone dies. Okay, so my phone did actually die, but it was actually right after I clicked off the video, so it was actually perfect timing. So yeah, we're back into it. It's only like a minute, so I still remember what I was saying. So it was about Zelda. Wrong deck, actually. So yeah, with Zelda, I feel like I'm thinking of Breath of the Wild, and that game is so fun, and there are so many things to do. The world is so huge. You could literally you could like never finish that game if you wanted to, because there's always something to explore. It's always like a rock to lift and find a Korok seed or something, or there's a shrine to uncover, and so many people finish that game and they never even discover all the shrines. There are so many shrines, you know, and there are so many things to discover and so many battles to be won, right? And what's funny is that you go through these battles in this game and it's so fun, and Link starts off with only like a wood stick as his weapon, and then he levels up and gets flaming swords and stuff. So what's interesting is that entire time that you're playing the game, it's so fun to go to a new kingdom, to go to this kingdom, and to forage for mushrooms, and learn how to practice your bow and arrow and do all these things. And then for me, when I played the game, I just like to uncover things and to discover and just run around in the forest. And we're talking about forests again. I just feel like nature is really important for you guys at this time. And what's interesting is that I feel like we don't treat life like this. We don't appreciate the struggles in life like this, and I think it's because we feel like our survival is threatened, which is completely fair. This isn't a game in that way. But at the same time, if you can actually fall into trust with spirit, right, it kind of does become this way, right? And it takes time to really heal, right? To like really trust yourself that you are capable. And for me, I didn't finish Breath of the Wild. I never finished it. I was always waiting for the second game to come out before I finished it and beat Ganon, the ultimate boss. And then in the end, I never really wanted to. I never really wanted to see the end. I never wanted to reach that final milestone, right? Because the fun part was actually playing the game and the journey to get there. And I probably will beat Ganon at one point now, because the second one is there, but I feel like this is what is kind of just important to highlight about all this right now. Getting lost in that writing, getting lost in that task, getting lost in the fun of what makes you happy as much as you can. It's really just about you guys discovering what makes you most happy. And hold on one second. Just wanted to make sure my battery was plugged in. I feel like there are like interruptions. There might be interruptions for you guys. Might be some like certain obstacles or something, but it's gonna be turned around. All right. Actually, let's look at these cards that we have now. And we have the Tower reversed. I love that. With life experience over here. So we have the Prince of Autumn in reverse. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Yeah, I feel like for some reason Spirit wants to address with you, because this is in reverse, that it's important to pay attention to certain details right now. I think my battery is like not charging, and I feel like this is part of the message. It's just kind of like lots of interruptions. Hold on one second. Okay guys, so your reading definitely got interrupted majorly. My energy has like, whoa, yeah. I feel like this might be something you're experiencing right now. Whoever's watching this, you might be experiencing like, because when my battery was draining, it was weird. Like it was charging and then it just kept draining. It was really weird. And then I stopped, recording, and then it just kept draining. And then it took like a minute for it to come back. So I feel really that, and also I feel kind of like I energetically just had to rest there and accept what was happening. And I didn't fight it. I was just kind of relaxed. And I just feel like, and it is what it is, right? It's going to be, the message is going to come out regardless. It's going to happen. The quote that's coming to me right now is, nature does not rush and yet everything is accomplished. That is a Taoist quote. If you feel called to Taoism, definitely check out the Tao Te Ching. Yeah. And we have the bull here, which is giving Taurus energy. And I was like feeling Taurus energy. It's like, nature does not rush and yet everything is accomplished. Nature is so important to your reading, guys. Following your true nature, right? Your true nature, because we have this star energy, but we have this, I was going to say the beast, but no, this is the king of the jungle. This is the lion. This is Leo. This is strength. Your strength, like you can take action right now and do all these things, but if something happens that it's for you. I heard it's for you before I could even say it. It's like everything that happens, it's for you. And while I was having to take a break to get this battery charged, and I don't know if I have enough yet left. I will finish this reading. I'm not going to cut it short. If I have to charge again, I will. But yeah, it's like when I was waiting for like a few minutes for this to get charged up enough, I saw like a live stream going from one of my favorite spiritual teachers. And we had like when I was talking about spiritual teachers, is it gone now? Was it you guys that I said? Yeah, we had this card, right? Did that pop up for you guys? I feel like it did. Yeah, and so it's like, and it was just very interesting. Just in that wait, I just knew that, like these interruptions are happening. And sometimes you have to recharge because like I felt like there was a draining force, and maybe there's like something that's been draining you, and it could just be like these tasks that you might need to get done. You just need to get them done and release them from your energy. There needs to be like an energetic release. But I see things are turning around for the better. This feels like a temporary thing. For some reason, this doesn't feel like this is the energy of your year. It feels like something, I feel like Dragon is just trying to get you to be aware of something before you enter this new year. Because we're gonna see what's coming for you in this new year. But I just feel like this is just stuff you need to address right now. Yeah, like, I feel like you need to pay more attention to certain details right now. That's very much strongly coming through. And then we have the Tower being reversed. It feels in this case like you're finally moving on from something, especially because we have this Tower here with Uranus, and that's like the ground, like earth shaking energy. And I feel like this is being reversed, like this right on top. It just feels like something is coming to an end, like a belief is being let go with this release card, and it says let go of belief systems that no longer work for you, an important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. So yeah, I feel like you're kind of being told, like, it will come. This is the message for you guys right now. Everything is going to come. I feel like there's something in your life. It might be a delay, it might be an obstacle, or something that leaves you in the illusion that things are not working out, my friend. And things are working out. I want you to know, Spirit Dragon is letting you know, like, there's something where you're given this illusion. That's what I'm hearing. You're being given an illusion right now, or you're walking into or you're accepting an illusion of something not working out. And it is working out. And so what your guidance is right now from Dragon is operate now with love, not fear. Imagine everything is okay, everything is working out. And your situation might not be terrible or anything. For some, it might be looking really like not great. But for some of you guys, it might just be like a small thing where you're just kind of confused. And so Spirit is saying, sit down, or just sit down right now and imagine if everything was well, what action would you take? And then take that action, right? Or if there's something outstanding that you need to do, get that done, because you might not understand how important that is to fill out that paperwork. Yeah, it's very important. Yeah. We have reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. I feel like, yeah, some of you guys might be with the 5 of Bottoms. It's like 5 of Pentacles energy, and we have Justice underneath. Yeah, this is something that just take care of something right now, and balance is going to be restored. And then take the time to review details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Yeah, I feel like what's going on right now is like, yeah, and we have the awakening in reverse, like the Hanged Man being reversed. That's doing something right now is going to reverse this Hanged Man so that you can start moving again, because you're kind of in like this limbo period possibly, or it's like a miniature limbo for some of you guys, where it's like a couple days to like a week. You've just been wondering like, what do I do? It could be confusion. And it's more so just take care of like these little tasks. It's what you're thinking of right now as I say this. Do it. Just sit down and do the thing. It might take way less, there have been times when I've procrastinated something because I thought it was going to take me 10 hours or something. It just started snowing, I think, or raining or something, and it's like really bright out there, but it's been snowing. Yeah, where it's not going to take you that long. It's almost like you have to, sometimes when you want to be let out of limbo, it's you taking action. There were times when I was in limbo and I had this small spurt of action, and that action was actually successful like a month later. And I didn't know that at the time, but I was like, I'm going to haul it together and like do this action toward a certain thing that I want to do. Actually, it's all the things I did on that specific day. It was actually the Lionsgate portal. I just like did like a bunch of different things, and then like they all like months later they took off, right? They all months later took off, and I didn't and then between those months I was feeling horrible. I was like, oh God, I forgot about everything that I did. But it made me realize, like, between all like this honks for confirmation, between all the dissatisfaction and the despair and the sadness that I was experiencing, which was also very healing, it was also letting me know something later on, like, oh, because I took action, maybe it didn't seem like it paid off immediately, but that's the thing. It's like, it's about being patient. It did pay off multiple things, right? And that's what the thing, you have to keep taking action because you don't know. And there's something that you need to take action on right now. And you need to let go of certain fears, certain anxieties with this life experience or / tower in reverse, because this can be representational of an existential crisis. Or like feeling like overwhelmed by something. Just take it one step at a time to get the caravan moving forward, because you need to act with this Mars card. You have the strength to take at least one step forward. You're stronger than you think, okay? You're stronger than you think. And when you keep going toward what you love, fall into what you love, take the action toward what you love, and trust that. And you will be moved out of this limbo. And this might, again, be a temporary limbo for some of you guys. It might be like a certain limbo, but I feel like this is a dragon preparing you for when it comes time for this year to start. This doesn't feel very long. It's saying like, let's get you prepped and ready, at least in the early parts of this, so that you can enjoy these. This is what's going to happen. You know, you're going to be moving and taking these actions and taking these steps, and you're going to experience the payoff. That's what's going to be happening for you in 2024. Okay, let's get some clarifiers or some more information. What's actually going to happen in 2024 after these events, Spirit? Okay. We have the Hermit with wisdom. Yeah, you're coming out of this period with greater insight and understanding. And I feel like you're going to be so okay being with yourself and your energy. Maybe it was like hard before, but now it's coming. Yeah, we have difficulties coming to an end with this Two of Swords in reverse. Like you're just, because maybe meditating more. And I feel like you guys are a very spiritual pile. Oh, and we have Six of Pentacles with gifts. Yeah, there's going to be, like, all this stuff is going to be, everything, every action you take is going to be mirrored back to you, is what Spirit is trying to say. I'm seeing meditating will be giving you this access to making better decisions. And we really need to be doing that so much more, the meditating thing. We have generosity, which is very much reminding me of the Six of Pentacles here. So I feel like it's everything you give you will receive, you know. Yeah, in 2024 I feel like you guys are going to be so much more patient. That's what's going on. You guys are given the gift of patience by the Luck Dragon. We have the Five of Wands with battles. Yeah, I feel like there's just some kind of energy here where it's like you guys have had to overcome so much. And I feel like you guys have the strength, because your first card was Leo, I feel like you guys have the strength to overcome anything that has come your way. These difficulties are really being reverted. Any final mess? Ooh, okay. Oop, caught it. Three of Wands, freedom. That's what's on the other side for you guys. Absolutely. You guys are coming on the other side of this. Everything has been reversed. We have the Tower being reversed. Everything that is like, I'm getting this strong message that you are going to be so pleasantly surprised on the other side of this. Something that you do that is so small that you might have been like you might have been making something bigger in your head. And what's happened is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Dragon. Oh my goodness. Wow. What I was saying earlier about like taking an action and then like thinking something's not working out and then like months later it's working out. You might have been inflating something in your head, putting it on a pedestal. And what's happened is that you might not have taken this action that can be taken very quickly, and Spirit wants you to take right now. Dragon Spirit is saying, take this action as soon as possible. It's not as big as you think, or rather, because we have the Leo card and like the star power, maybe it is as big as you think, but you don't realize that for you, it's not, because you are at that level. For some other person, it might be more of a challenge, but for you, it's probably not a challenge. And so you might have been inflating something in your head. And because we have the Two of Swords in reverse, like having two thoughts about it, like, oh, I want to do this, but I feel like I'm not ready for it, or this, something like some kind of dialogue like this. And when you take an action, there's like this phrase that my great grandmother said. It was in French, but translated, it's help yourself and heaven will help you. If you don't take the action, Spirit has no way of giving this to you. Like if you don't, like let's say you want to work at some agency or something, or you want to get a job here that has like 6 figures or something. Well, you want to work at like Google or something. How can you can get, of course you can manifest it. Usually when people get like random jobs, it's because they know somebody. It's not because they're like, oh, you know, but let's say you want to get a job at Google and you're what are you doing? Waiting for someone to randomly meet a person that's going to be like, oh yeah, I happen to be in the exact position to give you this job. That could happen, but more than likely, you would need to apply in order to even get a response. There's no way, not no way, it's just that all those examples that, like, I guess manifestation coaches give, like, oh yeah, like they just were walking down the street and stumbled across $1 million. Yeah, that potentially could happen, but more than likely, you're gonna actually have to take an action. You're gonna have to help yourself so heaven can help you, right? So you have to, there's something that you simply need to act on so that heaven above can act to give you something below, right? So, right, that is very much a strong message. So I feel like there's like a mental battle going on where you're overcoming it, and you're going to be free from this because you've won this battle with this Five of Wands here. I feel like you've won the battle and now you're free. And because the Three of Wands, in this, you know what the Three of Wands is too? This is after the Two of Wands, which is taking, you know, this is, the Two of Wands is when you think about it and you start mapping out your plans. The Three of Wands is when you take action. This is the card of taking action on the plans you've made. And my friend, I believe that you have already thought of all the possibilities and made all the plans. And the thing is, you don't even need to have the most structured, well-made plans. That's an illusion. Just take a step. Fill out your application, do that thing. It's not as hard as you think. It's been in your head with this Tower reversed in here. You need to fall into the act of doing things. And that doesn't mean everything's always going to work out, but you know what? They just might. I feel like for the dragon is letting you know they actually will work out, because you know what? You are a match to these things, and maybe you haven't mentally caught up to the fact that you are yet, because you're used to experiencing difficulties and obstacles. But you know what I sensed when I had all those delays? I felt like they were, I felt like I was kind of being given this energy, like from the beginning, that these are kind of like obstacles that are, I'm like, what's causing an obstacle? I was thinking, like, what is causing this obstacle for group number 3? And I feel like these obstacles are, I'm not saying they're just in your head or anything. I feel like a lot of them might just have to be with like feeling maybe like you're just not ready, and that causes these delays, you know? Or maybe just thinking, oh, you're not at the right time, and it's like, I'm gonna pull a Gwen Stefani here. The Space Age Fae is gonna just ask you, like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You know, go listen to that song. That song, like, honestly, that song is the anthem for anyone. What You Waiting For by Gwen Stefani, because she's going through that same dilemma, you know. And that's funny because I was looking at her, and I don't usually know these things about people, but sometimes I think with Capricorn risings, I can tell, because they actually do like have, you know how like certain like rising signs will look like they have the feature of the sign. And I was like, she gives me like goat, like, you know, like very beautiful, like Capricorn. And also Capricorns, they age in reverse, right? And like Gwen Stefani is known for aging really, really, really well, and looking super young, even though she's like, she's still young, but she's like, you know, not like 20s young, but she looks like she could be in her 20s, that kind of vibe. And I was like thinking about the nature of that song, What You Waiting For, and how it's like very much like her going out on her own. I never even knew the lyrics completely, but when you sit down and look at the lyrics, they are pretty straightforward. When you look deeper, it's kind of her talking about leaving, maybe not leaving No Doubt, but just kind of expanding No Doubt from No Doubt and then going out on her own. Maybe she didn't realize at first like she could handle things on her own. Maybe that's what's going on with you. Maybe you didn't think you could take on the world on your own, and maybe you've been learning that slowly and it's taking you a minute, but now it's like Spirit Dragon is like letting you know, like, it's time to let go of those reins and start taking these actions more frequently. Because in that song, she's talking about how people are going to say, like, what if they think you're a climber, like a social climber? And that's funny because she's like a Capricorn rising, and I just looked at her, I'm like, she looks like she'd be a Capricorn rising, and she is. Confirmation burp. But it's like, it's funny that she says that, because like the goat, you know, is like the climber, you know, mountain climber. And I feel like she's saying like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Like, you're still a super hot female. Like, she's saying like, you know, time's running out. Like, not that she's still a super hot female, which is kind of funny, but I think at the time when that was written, there was a lot of like, oh, you must be young and newly born to be a pop star, right? So I feel like Spirit is letting you know that it's time to start acting. You don't have to be perfectly ready. So much of what gets people far is like, they say it's not talent, it's like audacity. And it's funny because I feel like with Uranus, you're gifted. You're gifted. And we even have gifts here. It's like, you have gifts. You have God-given, source-given gifts, whatever you want to call it. And it's time for you to take action. This is the final tarot, taking action, because your action leads to freedom. That's the thing. So she went out on her own, and you know what? She dominated. That song is still in my head. I love that song. I listen to it all the time. And it's honestly been like a spirit guide sort of song. So yeah, it's time to take action, because what are you waiting for? Like you're waiting for someone to give you permission? You have to give yourself permission, right? Oh, we have the Lovers underneath. I just split the deck to the Lovers with Passion. Yeah, you have no idea what's waiting for you on the other side of this. It's so, it's amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna get some more, or some final cards for you guys. This reading was, you know, I feel like actually all the readings were crazy long, but you know, I give details. I just can't help it. Like, when I sit down here and I start doing a reading, no way. I literally just wanted to split this deck. I think this is the Three of Springs. This is the Three of Wands again. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Whoa, we have the Three of Wands twice. You guys are, it's necessary to take action. Act now. This feels like very much something that you can do like today or tomorrow or like this week, and just get it done and just have it be done. And it's a seed planted for this Dragon New Year. Thank you, Dragon. So let's get some last messages from this Oracle deck, and then we're gonna get some Astro Dice informations. Dragon, can you please give us more? Ooh, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dragon. We have this message: the Mystic Circle. Your abilities will be enhanced. Absolutely. You have little dragons in there. Do you see the dragons? Wow. Maybe you'll see dragons like when you're meditating. Maybe you'll see dragons around your solar plexus or something, or your solar plexus. Maybe visualizing dragons, but sometimes dragons like you tap in. Yeah, maybe working with dragon energy, because I do sense a spiritual nature about you. Lots of dragon imagery here. Yeah, thank you, Dragon. Your abilities will be enhanced. I feel like psychic abilities, spiritual abilities, physical abilities, many abilities about you are going to be enhanced here. And we started off with the runes, and I feel like all these runes are here. All of these runes. And didn't I say something about you guys writing down runes for this specific pile? Absolutely. That might be something very, very important for you guys. Yeah, and all the runes are written. Wunjo, Isa, all the runes. Uruz, which is the rune we had for you guys today. This is very important. You guys are on a very spiritual journey. This is very relevant to you. More than likely. So I feel like spiritual abilities will be enhanced. I feel like there's something about runes calling to you right now. This is actually very important. Maybe choosing a rune that, maybe this particular rune, but choosing a rune that will, maybe you can write it down on a piece of paper or meditate with it or something like this. And this will activate you within. Word. I love that. Oh, I feel like every pile got this popping up somehow. Unseen forces watch over you. The Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Dragon Spirit, can we get some more messages from this deck? Some final messages for group number 3 about their 2024. I feel like so much, that 3 of Wands coming up twice. We had the Lovers pop up. I feel exactly, I was going to say that 3 of Wands popping up twice, like that being the card of actually making the steps and taking those actions that you've already planned. It's going to lead you to greater things than you could possibly imagine for 2024. This is, I feel like Dragon Spirit is saying that love is coming for you in the year of the dragon. True love and fidelity. You taking these action is going to propel you into your most aligned timeline, and it's going to propel you in alignment with true love, because you're following your truth and you're taking action fearlessly. It's time to get past those fears, because every time, and maybe you don't even have to get past the fears fully. Do it scared, because what it's going to do is the more you take action, the more you're going to realize that there was nothing to be afraid of, because you're going to eventually see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love that. Oh, we have a close friend acts on your behalf. Again, if you're called to pile 2, check it out, because it was actually a very different message. But I feel like, honestly, with Uranus popping up and like the bull and the wolf thing that came up before, these could be so linked, to be honest, depending on who's watching. But they're very different messages. So if you feel like getting a different message and you feel like you were drawn to group 2, definitely check that out. And that's funny because we have water and then group 2 had fire. Emotions are at their peak. Yes, following your true path is listening to your emotions, listening to your gut. And oh, we have a griffin, which I feel like is almost like the dragon. Honor and good luck. Yeah, there's so much good luck for you coming for the year of the dragon. Absolutely. I don't want to cover this 3 of Wands, but you know it's there. Let's get these last messages for you guys. Thank you so much, Dragon, for these messages. Gosh, there's so much I want to say. I just want you to know, like, you cannot wait. You cannot wait. Listen to Gwen Stefani, What Are You Waiting For, right now. That'll get you in the mood fast. I'm going to listen to it too. I'm going to go listen to that too. That's like my song. That is literally my theme song. Because I totally get what it's like to be in this energy where you just wait, but then you reach a certain threat, and this might just happen to you naturally. You're going to reach a certain threshold where you're just going to burst into action, and then you'll find out anyway. Yeah, so I feel like the year of the dragon, it's going to have so much play with this love card, and the 5th house is about play and fun and creativity. It's going to be so much play and fun and creativity for you guys in group number 2. Oh, it's so interesting. Yeah, definitely check out group 2 if you were drawn to it. Very different message, but certain themes are popping up. Yeah, only if you were drawn, but if you're feeling the pull now, that's also a sign. But we have Uranus, and we have the Uranus card, which was the same thing that happened in group 2. Like, how does this happen? We have Uranus, but at the same time, like I said, for group 2, like, this is the space age, and like outer planet energy is kind of just the vibe around here. So we have Uranus here, beautiful. So you guys the thing is, it's so important for you to learn these things and take these actions, because what you're doing is bringing something new to the world. I feel like Pluto and Aquarius moving forward is probably going to be something that propels you as well, because we're going into that age, and it's the age of Aquarius, and like Pluto is like, it's going to be an Aquarius. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I love that. And then we have also Aquarius. That's so funny. Yeah, we have Aquarius. And it's interesting, for group number 2, we had Pluto pop up as a card, and then we have Mars for you guys. And Mars was the ancient ruler of Scorpio, or like, and I feel like, so Mars and Pluto just feel connected somehow, which is funny. Why am I bringing that up? Is that even related to this? Pluto? I'm talking about Scorpio for some reason. No, that's not even related. We do have Scorpio popping up here with the water card, but anyway, that was like a completely unrelated message, and I realize, but it all happens for a reason. Anyway, we have Aquarius here and that's the ruler, or Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. I just feel like this is so many energies that are coming into our human consciousness, our frequency right now. But you guys are gonna have so much fun when you do whatever you're doing. It's very unique and it's spiritually protected, and it's going to lead you to possibly maybe the ultimate destination for some of you guys, which is like this true love. And that could be the true love with nature, spirit, and friendship with Aquarius energy. I feel like you guys are becoming aligned. This is all about the spirit of alignment. I feel like one of the last, maybe not the last lessons, but there's a certain lesson here that you now, maybe you've been stuck in limbo for a long time. Maybe you were trained by your caregivers early on to like never take action in something you care about. But the thing is, when you choose love and you choose to act in love, like we had that third house card, which makes me think of like falling, for me personally, it makes me think of like falling into writing and getting lost in my work and the things that I care about. And for you, there's something that you might get lost in and really care about. When you do this and you continue to do this and you continue to create a path where this can be a part of your reality, you're gonna find yourself aligned with the energies, the unique energies and friends and soul family and love that is for you. And you can only do that when you're in your true self, when you're in love with yourself, when you're in love with life and you listen to love. So all of this is in the middle. Anyway, that is the message I have for you, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it and you found this helpful. It really does help this channel. And if you want to see a more expanded version of this reading, definitely check out Oracle of Starlight's message that is linked with this, and I will have it in the description below. And yeah, and if you'd like to leave a comment about anything, feel free to do that. And be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed my readings and you'd like to see more like this one, if you'd like to be a part of the space fleet and the space age, and we can cruise in the cosmos together once again. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.